The Talkable Brand video series. 50 ways a brand becomes talkable. Today's way. Being talkable is social. In a recent academic study, marketing researchers have identified 3 key motivators that drive people to spread word of mouth about brands. These conversation triggers are emotional, functional, and social. The emotional trigger drives people to share positive or negative feelings about brands. The functional trigger explains why people share knowledge and seek knowledge about brands. And the social trigger speaks to our need to express our uniqueness to others in social settings. For this video ditty, we're focusing on how the social trigger can make brands more talkable. In the On Brands and Word of Mouth academic study, the marketing researchers explain that people engage in social conversations about brands to impress others, to express their uniqueness, and to increase their reputation. Academics refer to this as social signaling. Social signaling plays a significant role in driving word-of-mouth conversations. People will signal to society their uniqueness, their expertise, and their passions by talking about brands they uniquely identify with. Social signaling is a form of self-enhancement. People can feel better about who they are by talking to others about brands that are as distinctive and interesting as someone views him or herself. According to the authors of the study, the higher the degree of differentiation of a brand, the easier it is for an individual to project uniqueness by engaging in word of mouth about it. We've all engaged in word of mouth conversations about brands that signal our uniqueness to others. Recently, I was talking with a single mother friend of mine, and the topic of pancakes came up. She talked about how she doesn't make pancakes as much as she would like for her child because of the time and mess involved. That opened the door for me to socially signal to her my hipness to a little-known product called Batter Blaster. This is a kooky, cool, no-mess way to make pancakes straight from a pressurized can. You just shake, spray, and flip. It's that easy and, dare I say, fun to make pancakes with Batter Blaster. She'd never heard of Batter Blaster, and by me knowing about it and recommending it to her, it further signaled my uniqueness with her. I also experienced social signaling at work in word-of-mouth conversations around great beer. Friends view me as a beer expert. Whenever I'm with a group of friends at a bar, I'm asked to make a beer recommendation. I even have a friend who calls me his beer coach. When he's at a pub, he'll text me a photo of their beer menu, and I text him back with my expert recommendations on which beers to try and which ones to avoid. Every time I make a beer recommendation to friends in social settings, it enhances my reputation as a beer expert. The most talkable brands tap into our innate desire to socially signal to others how distinctive and interesting we believe we are, which brings a deeper meaning to talkable being social. For more episodes of the Talkable Brand video series, visit the Brand Autopsy blog.